Everywhere you look, a new AI startup is being born, promising to change the world. It's a modern-day gold rush, with billions of dollars pouring into companies built on algorithms and data. But here's the unsettling truth the headlines won't tell you. Most of them are going to fail, spectacularly. And it's not because their technology isn't clever. It's because they're playing a completely new game, with the old rules. They think building an AI company is like building any other software company, and that single mistake is a fatal one. The secret to which companies will survive and which will become digital ghosts isn't just in their code. It's in the DNA of the team they build from day one. So, what is the fundamental flaw in how most people think about building an AI company? And why does it cause even the most brilliant ideas to crumble into dust? To understand the problem, you have to grasp one core concept. An AI product is not deterministic. Think about a calculator. You type in 2 plus 2 and it gives you 4. It does this every single time without fail. It's predictable. It's reliable. Traditional software is built on this principle of certainty. If you click this button, this exact thing will happen. But an AI-native product doesn't work that way. It's probabilistic. It operates on maybes. When you ask an AI to write an email, it's not following a set of rules. It's predicting the most likely sequence of words that will make sense. When an AI analyzes a medical scan, it's not saying, "This is 100% a tumor." It's saying, "There is a 98.7% probability this is a tumor." It's a professional odds maker, a super-powered weather forecaster. This single difference changes everything. You can't build, sell, or support a product that is sometimes wrong, using a team that only knows how to build things that are always right. Their entire foundation is built on a different reality. And the fuel for this probabilistic engine is data. Not just any data. Massive, clean, well-organized oceans of it. The old saying, "Garbage in, garbage out," is amplified 1,000 times over in AI. Your billion-dollar algorithm is completely worthless if the data it learns from is junk. This creates a need for a very specific type of team, a crew of specialists who can navigate this world of uncertainty and data obsession. So, who are the master architects who actually build the core brain of an AI company? Inside the skull of any serious AI startup, you'll find a core trio. Get one of them wrong and the whole brain misfires. First, you have the machine learning engineer. Think of this person as the builder. They are the bridge between a brilliant idea and a working product. A scientist might discover a groundbreaking new model in a lab, but it's the ML engineer who takes that fragile experiment and turns it into a robust, industrial-strength machine that can handle millions of requests without breaking a sweat. They are the ones who obsess over speed, cost, and reliability. Without them, your AI is just a cool science project stuck on a laptop. Next, you have the data scientist, or more accurately, the applied scientist. This is the explorer. Their job is to venture into the vast, messy wilderness of your data and find the hidden treasures. They experiment with different maps or algorithms to figure out the best path to solving a customer's problem. A great applied scientist in a startup isn't focused on writing academic papers. They're obsessed with finding the most direct path to business value. They ask, what problem does this solve? Not just, what's the coolest technique? But both of these roles are useless without the third and most unsung hero, the data engineer. This is the plumber. It's not a glamorous title, but they are arguably the most important of the three. They build the entire infrastructure of pipes, reservoirs, and filtration systems that deliver clean, reliable data to the builder and the explorer. If your data is a contaminated river, your AI will be sick. The data engineer is the one who builds the multi-billion-dollar water treatment plant to ensure only pristine fuel gets to the engine. This trio forms the technical heart. But even with the world's most powerful brain, the AI is useless if it's trapped in a box. It needs a body to interact with the world, and more importantly, it needs a translator to tell it what to do. This brings us to what is, without a doubt, the single hardest role to hire for in any AI startup: the AI product manager. In a normal tech company, a product manager is the voice of the customer. They decide what features to build next. But in an AI company, their job is infinitely more complex. They need to be a translator, fluent in 3 languages: the language of the customer, the language of the business, and the language of the machine learning engineers. They have to translate a vague customer need, like, "I want my sales team to be more efficient," into a concrete mathematical problem that the AI team can actually solve. Like, "We need a model that can predict which sales leads are 80% likely to close with 95% accuracy." They also have to manage something that traditional PMs never touch: the data itself. A great AI PM understands that the strategy for collecting and labeling data is a core product feature. They prioritize improving the data just as much as they prioritize a new button in the user interface. This role is so rare and so critical because it prevents the company from building technically amazing things that nobody actually wants to buy. Of course, you still need your full-stack developers, the people building the actual website or app that the user sees. They are the ones creating the physical body, the hands and eyes of the AI. But it's the AI product manager who acts as the ghost in the machine, directing that body with purpose and intelligence. So you've got the brain and the body working together. Your company is building incredible things, but your competitor, who started at the same time, is suddenly releasing new updates 3 times faster than you. How? They have a secret weapon that you don't, a role that acts as a turbocharger for the entire company. If you've heard of DevOps, which revolutionized how fast we could build and release normal software, then MLOps is its superpowered cousin for artificial intelligence. An MLOps engineer is the ultimate accelerator. Think of it like a Formula One pit crew. The data scientist might design the engine, and the ML engineer might build the car. But the MLOps engineer builds the automated, high-speed pit crew that can change all 4 tires, refuel the car, and get it back on the track in 2 seconds. They don't drive the car, but they are the reason the car wins the race. They build automated systems for everything. When new data comes in, their systems can automatically retrain the model. When a new model is ready, their systems can test it and deploy it with the click of a button. They create a seamless, high-speed assembly line for intelligence. A startup without MLOps is like a team of brilliant chefs who have to wash every dish and chop every vegetable by hand. A startup with MLOps has a fully automated, state-of-the-art kitchen. The speed of iteration is everything in AI, and the team that can experiment, learn, and deploy faster will compound their advantage and leave everyone else in the dust. So you've built a technical masterpiece that's iterating at lightning speed. You have the best AI in the world. Now for the hardest part. How do you convince someone to buy a magic black box? Selling an AI product is nothing like selling a subscription to a normal piece of software. A traditional salesperson can show up with a checklist of features. Our product has A, B, and C. It's simple. But how do you sell a product that is probabilistic? A product whose main feature is an algorithm you can't even explain. You can't. That's why you need a new breed of seller. The AI Fluent Business Development Lead. This person is a consultant, not a classic salesperson. They don't sell features, they sell outcomes. They sit down with the customer, dive deep into their business, and identify a $1 million problem. Then they say, "I believe our technology can solve that problem for you, and here's how we'll prove it." They build trust around an ambiguous technology. They're comfortable saying, "Our model is about 95% accurate, and that 5% error rate is something we need to design a workflow around." This GTM team is supported by 2 other key roles. the technical marketing manager, who isn't writing fluffy blog posts, but is creating deep, credible content like white papers and benchmarks that prove to a skeptical audience that your tech is legit. And the solutions architect, a hybrid engineer and customer guide who ensures that after the sale is made, the AI is actually integrated properly and delivers on its promise. But while this incredible team is out there building and selling, a silent threat is growing inside the company. One that can bankrupt the startup before it even gets its first big customer. This is the part nobody talks about. Running an AI company is terrifyingly expensive. The specialized computer chips, or GPUs, needed to train large models can cost tens of thousands of dollars a month in cloud bills. It's like leaving a fire hose of money running 24/7. This is where the AI-savvy operations lead comes in. This isn't an office manager. This person is an orchestrator who manages the company's immune system. They are obsessed with optimizing that cloud spend, ensuring the company doesn't burn through its funding just by leaving a training model running over the weekend. They also manage data security, governance, and the increasingly critical field of AI ethics. And they oversee one of the most surprising parts of the AI industry: the human in the loop. The reality is, most AI is trained by armies of real people, meticulously labeling data. A team of humans might spend months looking at images and drawing boxes around every car, or listening to audio and transcribing it. This data annotation team, whether in-house or outsourced, is the silent human engine that fuels the machine. Managing them and ensuring the quality of their work is a massive operational challenge that can make or break a model. This operational backbone is the unsung hero, protecting the company from the immense financial and ethical risks that come with wielding such powerful technology. So when you look at the AI landscape, it becomes clear. The startups that are doomed to fail are the ones that think they can win with just one brilliant coder or a single groundbreaking algorithm. The companies that will survive and define the next decade are the ones that understand it's a team sport, played on a completely new field. They aren't just building a product, they are building a living, intelligent organism. A team where the feedback from a sales call directly informs the next experiment run by the data scientist, which refines the infrastructure built by the MLOps Engineer, which is then translated into a new product feature by the PM. In the AI gold rush, the most valuable technology isn't the code. It's the cohesive, multidisciplinary team of builders, translators, sellers, and protectors you assemble. That is the real secret. That is the ultimate moat. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown interesting, consider subscribing for more deep dives into the technology and business shaping our future. Please like and share this video.